Police officer is under investigation after she posted a racist rant on social media.
The police department confirms Officer Ashley Gonzalez has been relieved of duty. A warning here, the video, it is disturbing, and we are only sharing just a portion of it.
Megan Reyna live downtown with the backlash from the community as well as the police department. Megan?
Yeah, well, the community is obviously very upset, but my sources with Houston police tell me that her fellow officers are deeply disturbed. Now, right now, Gonzalez is suspended of her duties. She has to stay at home with no badge, no gun, as police here fully investigate.
The amount of times that I will always and forever say that I hate.
This is video of what police say appears to be their officer, Ashley Gonzalez, going on a racist rant. The Instagram post was clipped and shared by community activist Dr. Candace Matthews Monday night. The officer is heard saying a racial slur at least 25 times. Since the post has gone viral, Gonzalez has been relieved of duty.
Also from Houston, Ashley Gonzalez.
Sources with Houston police.
Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rachakodash. Also want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who I learned this truth from, and peace and salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect. Back at it through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. Yeah, I just kind of woke up. I really don't know what's going on. The spirit just told me to cut the camera on because this camera crossed. I seen a news article, and at first when I heard it, or when I saw her, because I was just waking up, I thought for face value, it was going to look like a Edomite woman, but it looked like it's maybe a Northern Kingdom woman. And I'm finna get into this a little bit, but I'll let the video play. But this is crazy, man.
Police tell us Gonzalez graduated from the academy in January of 2024, and in the social media video references being in the Marines.
I felt like I was back in the Marine Corps.
The president of the Houston chapter of the NAACP, Bishop James Dixon, says he was shocked when he saw the video.
That's a sick mindset, and it's violence waiting to happen.
According to the Houston Police Department's general order, officers must comply with the code of ethics that mentions acting without prejudices. And they have a social...
So they didn't really get into what she had said during that video, but I was scrolling down here. And let me just start here. It says the clip which shows Gonzalez, again, now for face value, and having the name Gonzalez and the way she look, let's start for right now and say, until we get into this lesson, that she is a Northern Kingdom Israelite. All right, so this Jake ranting to the camera while sitting in her car has been widely condemned by members of the local community. The amount of times that I will always and forever say that I effing hate N-words, the former cop says. Oh, and she's mocking, you right? Oh, we were slaves, she added in a mocking voice. I don't give a flip. Racial N-word. Like for a effing reason you guys were effing slaves. The woman went on to say she whooped the F out of that N-word. Oh my goodness, she went the hell off. Recounting an alleged incident involving the unmanned and a freaking purse. Okay, two things going on. Either this is an Israelite woman that's absolutely bugged out from the Northern Kingdom and she hate the Southern Kingdom, okay, and that fucking happens, which is a lot, all right, and which is why the Lord got the ice agents on y'all motherfucking ass right now before he go to the Southern Kingdom, the real deal niggas. Y'all some pretend niggas for real, like, you know what I'm saying, just to keep it real. We don't know who you is, and I tell you why. We don't know what, cause like I say, we don't know who you look like. Now, I'm kind of angry, just kind of triggered me a little bit. All right, but either she's a Northern Kingdom Israelite that's bugged out of her mind, that hates her own damn people, or that's confused in the face, speckled bird shit. All right, well, I want that's in relation to the Lord's hopeful elect, or that's a damn Edomite. All right, that look like one of our people, and we know, hey man, because the amount, like that type of man, because she went the slave route talking about slavery. Now again, if that is an Israelite woman, dumb mother, you dummy, big dummy, you big dummy, you was enslaved too, motherfucker. And if that is an Edomite woman that looked like a Israelite woman, Well, we already know her fate. All right, we already know what's going. So let's just say it is an Edomite woman, man. Let's give that man. I don't know, man. Either way it go, cause you don't know. It could either way. That woman is bugged the hell out of her mind, and she don't like Jake. Even if she's a Jake herself, that make it even worse. You know what I'm saying? That make it even worse because if it is an Edomite, that just look like one of us, then it's understandable. Of course you hate us. Of course you're gonna mock our slavery. I'd be damned though if that's an Israelite woman that's mocking our own captivity, mocking her own captivity, man. Which again, that type of spirit, call her Yahweh for exposing it. If she is an Israelite, is the same fucking reason why you guys are gonna be troubled first. All right, the Lord's gonna say the best for last. Judah being the head tribe of this thing, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But because again, there's a freaking division between the two kingdoms, the southern and the northern kingdom, man. And a lot of that hatred comes from because the southern kingdom more laid back and simple, man. The northern kingdom, man, y'all already got the confusion to face upon. You really don't know, you know what I mean? You look, yeah, what I'm saying. And y'all, it's just a lot of bullshit going on, man. It's just a lot of bullshit going on. Let's go to the book of Ezekiel 35 and verse 5. All right, but I know this, and let me bring it back full circle. Regardless if that's an Israelite woman, regardless if it's an Edomite woman, she is a part of an organization that has proven itself time and again to be wicked and directly against the so-called black and brown man. Okay, so her putting on that uniform already, and then she mentioned she was in the Marines, so she's even more bugged out by being in Esau military, being a female, usurping authority over man, being able to say what she want, having that authority, and thinking she could do whatever she want. Call all y'all by Shemal Shah for the exposure. Now she done went so-called viral. Now the prophets done got to her, so it's finna go down. And this is the spirit of Esau, Edom, okay? Or just a Jake that hate his own people, man. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred. That's a continual thing, man. It's just like continual motion. It's just ongoing and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Guess what the Lord said? Because you did all this shit, Esau, Edom, and you hate us so much, man. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord God, whose name is Yahweh, and his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, I will prepare thee unto blood. That is what we're prophesying, the great tribulation, World War III, and ultimately the Lord's second coming, and he's coming to put a lot of you Edomites, all right, in literal chains in captivity, and that go for the rest of you heathen nations that put us in captivity as well. The Assyrians, freaking Ham had his part in it. The Egyptians, right? All of you guys, man, had a part in oppressing the Israelites, the children of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. The Lord said he's going to prepare thee unto blood, and we're prophesying that preparation. And ultimately, it's going to end, that blood going to be burnt up, really, via them nuclear missiles, man. And blood shall pursue thee. And we see that now, even Esau's own people, and it's going down right now. It's turning on him, man, because they are fed up. They're seeing that wickedness is ruling the world, and it's not causing the world that they know to prosper. Therefore, they're upset, they're angry, they're complaining now on social media, but pretty soon it's gonna get took into the streets, man, and in prophecy it's gonna come to pass. Sit thou has not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee, man. So absolutely. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth, man. So the Lord's gonna do this to this place. It's gonna be desolate, and ultimately we prophesy Babylon the Great is gonna be destroyed via nuclear missiles. So much so, the Lord's it'll happen in the midst of the Lord's second coming. The Lord's hopeful elect to be beamed up, looking down upon the earth, and it will look and appear as a lake of fires. Verse 8, and I will fill his mountain with his slain men. It's going to be a lot of unaliving going on pretty soon because of all this wickedness. In thy hills and in thy valleys and in thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. And that's definitely talking about the great tribulation all the way up into World War 3, it's going to be bodies everywhere. The Lord talked about this being a time like the earth has never seen before, man. All right. I will come. I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy city shall not return. And yeah, this place is going to be destroyed, never to be inhabited again, man. Babylon the Great, so-called USA, all right? And ye shall know that I am the Lord when this happens. And prophecy come to pass. Everybody going to know a prophet had been among them, okay? But when they really see the full Monty, all right, they're going to know that this is the Lord doing these things. Yahweh, they're going to know that. They're going to know it's Yahweh Shah who is king, because they shall see, and every knee is going to bow, and every mouth is going to confess that Malak is Malak. All praises to Malak Yahweh Shah. Call Halam Malak Yahweh Shah. We doing it already. Because thou hast said, these two nations, northern and southern kingdom, southern and northern kingdom, and these two countries shall be mine. So this clown Esau Edom took us as a possession. And again, whether that's an Israelite woman or whether that's an Edomite woman, she's a part of an organization that hate us. So any Jake and that's in that shit is a part of an organization that really hate his own people, man. You know what's up. These two countries shall be mine, and we will possess it, whereas the Lord was there. Therefore, because of all that BS, Esau, as I live, saith the Lord God, I will do according to thine anger and according to thine envy, which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them, and I will make myself known among them. So that's what I was going through the Spirit. You gonna know that a prophet was among you, okay? On when I have judged thee, and that's how you gonna know, man, because the Lord is getting ready to execute judgment on this world, on this earth, on you racists, all right? Even you Israelites that hate your own people, man. And again, I'm speaking. It could be an Edomite, man. We do have confusion of face. Let me see. That's in there twice. I'll bring it out right quick. And the book of Baruch. Hey, baby. Baruch 1:15. And ye shall say, to the Lord our God belongeth righteousness, all praise to Yahweh Shema Shah, but unto us the confusion of faces. So yeah, just us not understanding things, not being indoctrinated with all these doctrines, but also like the fact, if you look at it in a kind of more of a literal sense, man, the confusion of face being that there's a lot of quote unquote mixing and matching, man. Every Israelite doesn't look like a Israelite, man. There's Israelites that look like Edomites, that have very pale, unmelanated skin, that look like a Chinese man, so-called. That's all in relation to our punishment, man. Now, when we get in our kina, make for sure that we're going to look the part. You're going to know for sure that this person is an Israelite. Right now, we don't know. That's why we teach the truth, man, as such that this is not about a look. This is not about skin color. This is about spirits, all right? Biology, DNA, you know what I mean? It's not about skin color. So again, that could be an Israelite woman. I believe, through the Spirit, she probably is a damn Israelite woman that's just absolutely bugged out because she's been in here in Babylon the Great. She has received these benefits, and she thinks she better than the motherfucking program because she been in Esau, indoctrinated in Esau's system. All the Marines, and you know how they get down, them folks. They're, especially when it comes to people that don't really do combat, you know what I mean? In the Marines, all they about is a look. You know what I mean? The Marines is the epitome of that look. That uniform, it looks. I mean, I don't fuck with none of that hot ass itchy stuff, but it's probably the best looking uniform that the military has to offer. The sharpest looking one, that Marine one, with all that stuff on it. The one we had in the Army was absolutely hideous, and they've gotten even worse today. They're hideous. But again, man, that woman, one thing we do know about her, she hate so-called niggas, okay? And whoever hate so-called niggas, guess what? Them so-called niggas hate y'all too, man. Thus saith Yahweh Shema Shah. So it is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Let's go to the book of Micah. All right, this is Micah chapter 2 and verse 1. And it reads, woe, which means destruction to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds, man. So you got to be a wicked individual. You got to be an Edomite. You got to be a wicked Jake to devise iniquity and work evil upon your bed. So that means you ain't even got up, man. That means before you went to sleep, you was thinking about how you was going to be wicked. That means before you even got out of bed, that you was coming up with ways to be evil. The scriptures say destruction unto you, because that's what woe means. When the morning is light, they practice it, man. So you got even here, man, some of these unalivings that happened that I mentioned before, I'm checking out the time. We talking 6 a.m., 7 a.m. My brothers and sisters, what does that tell me? What does that tell you? If the guy that got unalive at 6 in the morning down the street from me, that means the dudes that did it, either these niggas, you understand me, had to be up all night, okay, or these niggas woke up to go unalive somebody. You know how diligent that is? It's 6 in the morning when this dude got, you know what I mean? There's 2 unalive. I'm just talking about in my neighborhood. 2 unalive. I'm trying to figure which one that was. Yeah, it was the one. So I'm lying. Bro, there was 4 unalives in my neighborhood. 1, 2. Yes, there was 3. One ended up kind of dying somewhere around this area. No. Okay, yeah, it was 4. Well, it was 3 unalivings that people that actually left in my neighborhood. And I'm talking about, I live in the suburb. It's very nice. Okay, I'm not this. You know what I mean? It's in the predominantly Jake area, but it's still like not no raggedy ass place, man. You know what I mean? The Lord bless me, but put the spirits out. And then, but the 4th guy, he ended up getting hit here and ended up kind of trying to drive off a little bit and end up wrecking his car down the ways a little bit past my neighborhood. But he did get shot here, but he ended up being unalive too. And I kind of lost my train of thought. Oh, the evil upon their beds. Yes, man, they do. So yes, that's diligent, and that goes ultimately, that goes into Esau Edom, man, and that perpetual hatred for the Israelites, man. All right, anybody that follows in suit of hating the Israelites, man, you're all coming in the spirit of working evil upon your beds in relation to oppressing the children of Israel, man. All right, and they covet fields. This is Esau Edom. Okay, they covet fields, they covet lands, man. They want it. They want the oil, they want the resources, they want the poppy fields, they want the opium, they want the drugs, man. Okay, that is why this man is not a keeper at home. You see, Esau Edom got all these military bases all around. Why do you think that is, my boy? It's Micah 2. Micah 2 and 2 is telling us this man covet fields and he take them by violence. If it's not this man, then who is it that has took this land from the so-called Indians by violence? And then gave us that pilgrim and what was it? The Cowboys and nah, that's something else. The your Cowboys and Indians is one, but what was it? The Mayflower, whatever. Bro, I don't even remember the bullshit they taught us in school. The spirit of so-called Thanksgiving, man, where is they supposedly say that, you know, the white man and the Indians was together and eating. Come on, man, they took this place by violence in houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house. And here's a great point here. Even a man in his heritage, that's going into the Israelite. These folks have oppressed our heritage to the point they literally, and this is from the Lord now, beat it out of us on them plantations, man. Gave us that plantation Christianity, which is a lack of fear of the white man. Well, I mean, well, it's actually lack of fear of the true power and fear of the white man, should I say. Yeah, man, but yeah, that's Esau Edom, and pretty much anybody that's against the children of Yahweh Shema Shah, that is to say, you're against Yahweh Bahashema Shah, and it goes back up into Micah 2 and 1. Woe, destruction to all you people that are like that. So woe to that chick talking crazy like that, man. And especially one thing, the N-word, who cares? Cause nobody really care. That shit weak. Nobody care about y'all saying no N-word. We'll still, you know, pipe you out though, punch you out for saying that, man. But it was really when she went to mocking slavery, man. So come on, man, you got to really have a true hatred to mock slavery, man. If you're like, come on, man. But again, it could be an Edomite woman, and that would make good sense. Or it could be a Jake woman that's just bugged out and indoctrinated here in Babylon the Great, talking about, oh, we were slaves, and then hit you with the hard ER, the hard ER. Again, what's that supposed to do? Like saying the N-word to a grown-ass man, that's supposed to make me mad or something? That shit goofy. And you, like I said, we'll still punch you out about it. Because we know what the reason why you're saying it. You're trying to just belittle us like we're less than children of Yahweh Hashem and Hawah Shah. You know what I mean? But it's okay, man. I'm done talking about this chick, man. And that's pretty much the point. I guess I don't even have to make it any longer, man. Hey, whoa, destruction is coming to all you that hate us, man. That ultimately you hate Yahweh Shema Hawah Shah. We understand wickedness, man. But come on, man. It's members of the Lord's hopeful elect that so-called niggas, man. So may Yahweh Shema Hawah Shah bring Mahaya Mashapat. And then Mahaya means swift, Mashapat means judgment, man. May Yahweh Shema Hawah Shah bring that Mahaya Mashapat upon all those that hate us, man. And we'll see that in relation to prophecy. We're gonna see these people mourn, complain, cry, be brought to great shame. The entire police force is finna be fucking done away with, man. I'm sure they'll probably try to change it to some super type of organization where they'll combine the police force and the military and the National Guards and the UNs, and they'll come together as troops of the big ass beast that we speak about. And but other than that, man, the days of 911 and the days of you police officers with your donuts and your coffee and camped out. I seen that shit today out there 6 a.m. Esau, what the hell are you doing? It's 6 a.m, my boy. I can definitely understand if you are in a school zone during time when school is letting out to be posted. Yeah, it could get dangerous. Some fools be flying. We got children walking on the sidewalks. Not much these days, mind you. Okay, but in the 90s, early 2000s, there was plenty of kids out. But Esau, why is it 6 in the damn morning and you camped out in the parking lot on this road right here? What are you doing? Ain't nobody out here, fool. Lil Jack ain't out here cutting up. Ain't nobody out here, Esau, but some grown-ass people trying to get the motherfucking work to pay their bills just like you, punk motherfucker. Straight up. Nigga, Esau camped out like a goddamn hunter trying to pull somebody over, nigga, going to work. Even if they are speeding, ain't even no motherfucking kids out here. You know why he's speeding. You know why she's speeding, Esau. She's trying to get to work to pay a bill. These are fucking hard-working so-called Americans, man. And your ass is out here hunting them. That's going to piss the people off even more. Watch the Lord put the spirit on people more and more. Hey, just wait till the ICE agent shit crank back up, man. People were getting fed up. It was causing, that's the labor pains. Watch it go up and it go down and it go up and it go down. That's the Lord stirring stuff up, man. All right, and then being merciful and then letting the shit die back down so that remnant of the nation of Israel can get this, man. So you got a fighting chance to see what's going on, because when he fully let it go, he got to let it go, and he can't bring it back because he's not a man that he should lie. These things gotta happen. These ICE agents gotta go crazy, man. Because the Lord said the enemy was going to come in like a madman, sparing none. Doesn't matter. I just did a lesson a couple of days ago about the U.S. Army sergeant that's in the army now, and his wife the ICE agents got her ass. All right, that's the enemy coming in like a madman, sparing none, but we haven't seen the full strength thereof. Therefore, Israel, repent, come back to your power. Yahweh Shem Shah. Stop hating on one another, man. If you a so-called Hispanic, Lord willing, for the most part, you probably are an Israelite. Stop hating on your black brothers and sisters, man. Same thing for you black people. Stop hating on, but I can see why. You know why we hate each other? Because everybody wicked. See, in righteousness, the brothers cleaving on to each other. You know what I mean? It's not an issue. You know what I mean? How our upbringings are nothing. That truth kind of weeded out all that bullshit, man. But we hate each other because we see all the wickedness, you know what I mean, on each other. It's the Northern Kingdom, we don't know what the hell y'all worshiping, especially the ones that don't live in Babylon the Great, living in Colombia and all that old shit, Argentina, all that old shit. We don't know what y'all got going on. We know it ain't coming in the field. Y'all by Shema Shah. Y'all got a whole nother level of idolatry and a whole nother level of mirth and folly going on that we don't even know about here in Babylon the Great. So, man, ultimately, we just need to get out of here, man, and let the Lord sort it all out. Let the Lord reveal who's an Israelite, who isn't, because truth be told, we don't know. But one thing about it, those who are will put on as they are. They're going to come in teaching the name Yahweh or Yahweh Shai, calling upon those names, man. Everybody else, hey, it's starting to be evident. So with that, I pray that this was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Till next time, Shalom.